Hello guys, this is Aditya and welcome to Tech Tip, where we bring to you updates and tips related to new technology. This video is about a brief but detailed comparison between a solid state drive and a hard disk drive. Now, solid state drive are still not much prevalent in India, but if we think about most of the advanced world, people take a time comparing a solid state drive and a hard disk drive for their needs. So today we bring to you this comparison, after which you can come to conclusion that which of the two is better choice for you, a solid state drive or a hard disk drive. As different peoples have different choices and needs, so we will do the comparison on different parameters. Before that, we will know that what a solid state drive and a hard disk drive is. First of all, we will know about a hard disk drive. Now, hard disk drives have been in our techno age for a very long time. It was first introduced in the year 1956 by IBM. A HDD or a hard disk drive uses magnetism to store data, and a rotating platter where a read-write head floats above the spinning platter reading and writing data. The performance of the hard disk drive, that means the speed at which the data is written or read, depends upon the rotation of the platter. The faster the platter spins, the faster the hard disk drive can perform. Most of the typical laptop drives spin at either 5400 rpm or 7200 rpm, though some server-based platters spins at up to 15,000 rpms. Next, we will know about a solid-state drive. Solid-state drive are one of the latest additions in the storage devices community. A solid-state drive can be thought of as an oversized and more sophisticated version of a humble USB memory stick or a pen drive. Like a memory stick, there are no moving parts to a solid-state drive. Data is stored in microchips in a solid-state drive, and that makes it quite fast. As an example, let's make an analogy. What's quicker? Will it be having to walk across the room to retrieve a book to get information, or simply magically having the book open in front of you when you need it? You know the answer yourself. That's how a hard disk drive compares to a solid state drive. It simply requires more physical labor to get information. Now, since you all know about hard disk drive and a solid state drive, now let's have a comparison between both. So our first criteria will be related to power draw or the battery life of your device. A solid state drive draws 2 to 3 watts compared to 6 to 7 watts by a hard disk drive, resulting in extending of 30 minutes in battery backup in a device using a solid state drive. Hard disk drive draws more power because of the rotating motor and moving parts such as its head, whereas based on the microchip technology, a solid state drive draws half the power used by a hard disk drive. Next, we will compare them on the basis of cost. If we look at the cost of a hard disk drive and a solid state drive, then a hard disk drive costs around $0.03 per GB, but for a solid state drive costs around $0.20 per GB. Here, on basis of cost, a solid state drive costs 6 to 7 times more than a hard disk drive. Next, we will compare them on the basis of the capacity of data they can hold. Typically, a solid state drive has a maximum capacity of 1 to 2 TB of a notebook device and 4 TB for a desktop, whereas a hard disk drive has a maximum capacity of 2 to 4 TB for a notebook and a 10 to 12 TB for a desktop. Next, we will compare them on the criteria of OS boot time. Here, a hard disk drive takes around 30 to 40 seconds for a OS boot up, whereas a solid state drive takes up to 10 to 30 seconds. Here, a solid state drive performs better than a hard disk drive. Next parameter is based on noise and vibration made by these devices. In the case of a hard disk drive, audible clicks and spinning can be heard, and again, moving parts create not much but still some vibrations, whereas a solid state drive having no moving part doesn't create any noise and vibrations. Next, we will compare them both on the basis of file copy and write speed. Now, if we talk about a hard disk drive, then it gives us a speed ranging from 50 Mbps to 120 Mbps at the maximum. But when we talk about a solid state drive, it gives us a speed from a range of 200 Mbps to 500 Mbps. That's a great leap forward. Hard disk drives are still the popular choice for the majority of the average consumers, but still, the solid-state drives are making their way to the homes of the new consumer. After all the check marks and comparisons we have gone through, a hard disk drive will be a perfect choice for us if we are looking for high storage capacity and doesn't want to spend much money and can compromise a bit on performance. But if we want a high level of performance and we can compromise with the storage capacity of the drive, then a solid state drive will be a proper choice for us. So guys, this was all for today. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel, and if you have already subscribed, please press that bell button so that you can get a notification every time I upload a new video. Thank you. Have a nice day.